Welcome to another episode of the House of Ghouls podcast. I am your host, Colby Does Horror, and I am joined, as always, every Friday night with my best friend, Ian VanGhoul. Ian, how are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful, bro. It's 2025. What's up?
Dude, that year went by so fast.
I know, right?
It was gnarly.
Yeah, I feel like every year goes by super fast now.
I feel the opposite.
Really?
Yeah, I thought this one was just so fast.
No, ever since I became an adult, it just flies by.
Yeah,
Just getting old now.
I remember as a kid, it felt like 3 to 4 years to go through one year.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
like as long as it takes to watch Beau is Afraid.
Still haven't done it.
Dude, I watched it.
Did you?
Yeah, I watched it in three sittings.
Oh, okay. An
Yeah.
hour each.
It was like an hour and a half the first one, 45 the next, and then another 45 after. It was good. I liked it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want to check it out, but, time.
Yeah,
One of these
time.
days.
Something that we don't have a lot of.
Yeah. Not with the years flying by like this.
But besides that, how has your week been?
It's been good. I was off work all week, so it's been great. Um, I feel like I did nothing, but I also did a shit ton. So, as anyone listening or watching has discovered by now, we have a
Hmm.
brand new reworked intro. So I got my good buddy Jimmy Mowery to help out and produce and record um our new intro and outro. And then I made up a little video. So it's not just our logo for 30 seconds before the video now on YouTube. There's actually shit to look at. So yeah. Yeah, no, it's been a good week, very productive, but I still feel like I did nothing. So how was yours?
I've been sleeping a lot.
Yeah.
I had to catch up on that though, man, because like during the holidays, I worked so fucking much. So it was just like my wind down.
Yeah, it catches up to you eventually.
Yeah, I haven't really watched much. I've just been hanging out with the wife and kids while I've been awake. So
Hell yeah.
I
Sometimes you just need
discovered
that break.
I kind of took a little bit of from Chuck because I haven't been able to watch a lot and I've been needing to do content. So I just started pumping out fucking random lists and people have been digging it.
Hell yeah. The old lists.
Yeah, so that's kind of like my fallback now when I don't watch a movie and they seem to be doing better than my movie review. So I'm like, fuck it. And I try to do lists that people haven't done before.
Hmm.
So no, it's been fun.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I like to pop out a list or two every now and again. But the same thing though, I try to find like come up with something that no one's doing,
Yeah.
which is hard. But the end of the year, beginning of the year kind of worked out. So there are some indies out there to look forward to and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean that the first list I dropped in a while though, that's kind of what inspired me to want to do this episode tonight, which we're going to talk about extreme horror films. So, I'm pumped about that. I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of them, but I'm a big fan of making content about them.
Fair enough.
So, it'll be fun. For me, I think I've watched a good amount, I guess I could say.
Yeah. Yeah, I think between both of us, uh, we've seen some shit.
Yeah, and like if I see something way too fucked up, I tell you about it, but I'm like, don't watch it.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm all about the extreme, but yeah, there's certain things I don't need to see. So
No. Dude, okay, so before we get into everything, we're gonna do news, what we watched, whatnot. But so they've been pumping out a lot of TV spots and whatnot for the new Wolfman. Have you seen any of them?
I have not. I haven't seen anything. Yeah, I haven't seen anything other than like I saw the trailer in the theater. That was about it.
Yeah, they keep showing more and more of the design, and it looks just like the Universal thing.
Really?
Yep, the
Oh
Hermit.
my. I'm still gonna stay optimistic.
I mean, yeah, it's Lee Wanell. I love Lee Wanell,
Right.
but I just don't. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's not even in my top 15 of most anticipated.
Oh yeah, no, it's not in any kind of list like that.
I
Like
don't even
I'm
know if
gonna
it'd be in my top 30.
Yeah, like I'm gonna see it, but like I'm not really like I'm stoked for Lee Winnell, but I'm not stoked to see the movie. Put it that
Yeah.
way. But sometimes that's when it slaps though. When I go in not like expecting not to like it,
Yeah,
sometimes
man.
it's a nice little surprise.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just I'm nervous because werewolves are my favorite creature feature
Hmm.
also, so yeah,
Well,
we'll find
we'll
out.
find out soon
A couple
enough.
weeks, man.
Yeah, we'll find out soon enough, then we can talk all about it.
Yeah. Besides that, do you have any news?
Um, no, because I'm not prepared at all.
Hell yeah, dude.
Let me take a look here. I'm on Blade Disgustor right now to
Well, I'm
see if there's
bringing mine up
anything.
too.
Um, I think
I
there's
I got
anything.
some cool news actually.
What's up?
So I had a Zoom meeting yesterday with the director and executive producer of the Willowbrook tapes, and we were just talking about what we're gonna do, running through the scene of mine, and then they actually want to give me more screen time and add a little bit more of me into it. So we're gonna shoot a little bit more as well.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I'm excited about that. And then one of them had an idea. They're like, "Hey, let's fucking," because they have tonight is the last night for the Indiegogo campaign for Willowbrook tapes,
Okay.
and they're like, "What if we throw up on there uh, a Colby's death shirt?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, let's do it." And I thought like it would just be a tee with like the fucking image of my fucking me getting killed, you know?
Right.
But no, it's going to be the blood-soaked uh screen worn shirt when I get killed.
That's so gnarly.
And if you know anything about this scene, it's gonna be soaked in blood.
Oh, absolutely.
But
It's gonna be straight up blood.
yeah, they threw it on there for like a 70 or $80 fucking perk and somebody bought it like right away.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But so they're gonna give me one as well because there's gonna be the one I wear and then there's gonna be the one that the dummy wears
Okay.
or the prosthetic body, whatever. So they're gonna let me have one of the shirts as well, and then you know that I can't say what it is, but you know the scene and certain appendages get cut off of me.
Right.
They said I can keep that too.
Oh, that's great. You have to hang it on the wall.
Yeah, I'm going to.
I
But
love it.
yeah, I'm excited. I think next week we're going to do another Zoom meeting and like run through the actual scene with the other actors. So I'm excited. Like this is all new to me. So dude, this is I don't know, just fun.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much news happening
Nothing
right
good.
now.
Did all right, we can jump into what we watched because I want to know if you watched the movie Damned.
Oh, is that the new one?
Yeah, the new 2025 one everyone's talking about. I
No,
was
I did not.
I was just playing Fortnite with Dakota before we got on here because he saw it.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I asked how he saw it, and he said that he talked to the director. He gave the director our names and everything, but
Huh. Hell yeah.
so I guess if we reach out, we can watch it. But I don't know. I haven't really heard much about it because I haven't really watched anybody's reviews because I don't like watching reviews of movies I haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I'm right there with you.
But yeah, I think I might reach out and ask.
Yeah, I've heard good things. And yeah, I think Pixel Scene, they were sending screeners out,
Mm,
but I haven't heard from them in a while. I think they were the ones sending me like all the non-horror stuff. So
yeah, I don't think I'm on good
I
terms with
turn I
them.
turned them down numerous times. So they probably like, well, fuck this kid.
Yeah, yeah, I don't think neither of us are on good terms.
But no, I mean it's all good. But yeah, no, I do want to see it because like January 1st, I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna set out to watch every new horror movie in 2025, but I want to watch more
Yeah,
than I did in 2024, which I watched a lot in 2024. So there were like, yeah, like two or three that came out within the first 3 days, none of which I can find. So I'm off to a great start. And yeah, The Damned I think is in theater, like select theaters, but of course nothing near me. So
yeah.
yeah, I might have to reach out and see what's up.
Did you get the new screen box screener?
Yes, I do have to watch that because that's a embargo till the 6th. So
Yeah, yeah, it's
I didn't
embargoed
check it out
for
yet.
2 days away, so I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, but yeah, I did get that one.
But yeah, that's my first 2025. Well, I mean, we saw Looky Loo,
Hmm.
but yeah, the I forget it's like Leslie something that we got. so I'm excited to check that out.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I haven't got many screeners lately, so yeah, I was stoked when Screenbox reached out. I like
Yeah,
them.
it's I think it was because like the end of the year kind of thing because I felt the same way. I'm like, where's my movies? I've been having to like scour through Tubi and like Amazon to find like shit people don't talk about and
Right.
whatnot. So I'm excited to start getting screeners again.
Hell yeah. Same. But also it was not it was a nice little break, I gotta admit.
Yeah,
I
dude.
didn't feel like obligated to watch. Like I still have some that I haven't gotten to.
I think me too, honestly.
Yeah. So, but it's one of those like I love getting them. It's great. It's a great opportunity. But at the same time, like I'm fine when there's little breaks in between.
Yeah, yeah, because like I love getting the screeners and then like I start to get overwhelmed. I'm like, I have like fucking 4 or 5 movies in my inbox. And then you get through those and you're like, oh fuck, this is a nice break.
Yeah. I dread the like getting to the point where they're emailing me back to be like, hey, did we watch that? Like it doesn't happen often, but every once in a while, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God. I like sometimes I'm thankful that they remind me about it because I literally forgot about it.
Right. Yeah, it does happen once in a while. But then it's just that awkward thing too of like, yeah, I've just like over Halloween it happened all the time. I'm like, I'm so busy. Like
Yeah.
I didn't forget about it. I will get to it. I swear. But yeah, it's fun though. But yeah, what else? What else did you watch this week?
Um let me pull up my letterboxed. One of them is not there's 2 horror movies I didn't watch that I fucking loved.
Okay.
One was The Wild Robot. That's that new animated movie.
Mm-hmm.
Loved it, gave it 5 stars.
Oh, okay.
And then the other one was called Wrist Cutters, a Love Story.
I've never watched it, but I know what it is.
Dude, it's one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Who's in that? Is it one of the Culkin brothers in that?
Um, no, let me
Okay.
pull it up. It's like it's a bunch of like it's Patrick Fugit. I don't know how to say his name. Uh Shea Wingham, Leslie
Okay.
Bibb, um, who's the fucking what's his name? John Hawkes is in it. Will Arnett. Will Arnett's in it. And he killed me in that movie.
Okay.
But it was actually a good ass movie. So it's about if you commit suicide, you go to like this purgatory
Mm-hmm.
and it's everybody that committed suicide in this purgatory living like normal lives. And it's just really funny. It's got a lot of heart. It's not horror at all. It's like a dark comedy,
Right.
but it's a comedy with like a lot of heart. And I was really impressed by it.
Hmm.
Came out in 2006,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah,
but I
it's one
loved it.
I always like I would always see the DVD or whatever at the video store. I don't think I ever checked it out.
A couple other ones. I watched a really fucked up documentary that made me cry called Dear Zachary.
Mm,
That one, it was really good though. It was a great documentary, but it was fucking sad. I watched The Midnight Meat Train,
fuck yes. Love it.
and then I watched Mandy, and then I watched a horrible movie last night,
Oh.
one that everybody praises too.
Uh-oh.
The Possession of Michael King.
Okay. I don't think I've still have watched that.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan.
Hmm.
But I'm also a big hater on the possession subgenre of horror. But I liked the idea they had. I loved the build up, but when it got to the actual possession, I was like, this is kind of whack.
Fair enough.
One jump scare did actually get me though.
Hmm.
And then I watched a few others, but we are going to talk about that for the meat and the potatoes for the episode.
Yeah, right.
What'd you watch?
Well, I'm scrolling through my letterbox and like I know I watched more this week, but I feel like I didn't put everything in here. But um,
Yeah, I feel like I forgot to log a couple.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's lists. There's lists
Yeah.
we're filling in shit, so maybe I didn't watch as many movies as I thought. Actually, I have watched quite a few movies, but I haven't reviewed many of them yet. But the ones that I did talk about, Y2K, I watched that. Fred Durst is a fucking amazing person. I love it.
Fred Durst for president.
Right. Then that one was cool. I'm curious how it or if it hits without the nostalgia factor though. There's so much nostalgia in that movie.
Yeah, that one's definitely that relies on nostalgia, but it's not a sequel that relies on the callbacks. But no, I get what you're saying because I told Dakota I didn't know if he would like it because he wasn't from that era.
Right.
And then there's a lot of things I didn't like about that movie, how like they introduce you to some awesome characters and then they kill them right away. Like they kill off the best fucking character, the best and funniest characters like right away.
Yeah,
So that was just something that bugged me, but then they introduce the best character in the entire movie and he carries it the rest of the film.
that's very true. Yeah, I mean, without Fred Durst, I probably wouldn't like that movie as much.
No, I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't like it at all. I think
But
I
yeah,
still only gave it like 3 stars.
yeah, that's what I gave it 3 stars. I thought it was like a cool little cute movie
Yeah, it was
with
fun.
Fred Durst. I finally watched One Cut of the Dead.
I saw that. I saw your review.
Yeah. Uh, very, very different than what I was expecting. Like I knew what it was about going into it, and it
Yeah, still
still
very
was
different.
not what I thought it was going to be. But yeah, it was really fucking cool. And today I watched a 2007 classic, Shrooms.
Did you see my comment?
Uh, I don't know. I don't think I did.
It might have gotten flagged. Or like when you have to scroll down to
Yeah.
like view comments that are hidden.
What'd you say?
I'm a fucking cow that can fucking talk.
Yeah, I did not see that comment.
That's my favorite line from the movie.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's one that I like you don't see streaming too often. So I like
Mm-mm.
forget about it because it's one that I knew about back in the day, like the video store days.
Yeah, yeah, it's a banger.
Yeah. Yeah. So seeing it on TV, I was like, fuck yeah. Like I haven't really heard too many people talk about that over the years, and people need to discover shrooms.
Dude. Yeah, I remember because we, me and a bunch of friends rented a bunch of horror movies Halloween in like 2006 or 2007 or some shit. And that was one of them. And we all fucking dug it.
It's so good. Like it's just as good as all like the big popular ones from 2007,
Yeah, I agree.
but it doesn't get the love. So
Mm-mm. It's
that's
it's
what we're
like
here for.
a gnarly like psychological slasher.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's there's I didn't put it in my review because I wanted it to be a surprise for people when they first watch it. But yeah, like the twist though is fucking dope.
Yeah, it is.
Love it. So hell yeah for shrooms.
I've never done shrooms before, so I'm like curious as to like how the depiction of actually doing shrooms is compared to that.
Yeah, I've never done it either. I've heard it's really good, but I've like I've dabbled with shit in my younger days, but
Mm,
like I never got into anything that would like make me like hallucinate or trip because I know like how much I love horror movies and how dark like shit is in my head
you can get a
as
bad
far as
trip
that
real fast.
that yeah, I'm like I don't want to see fucking Freddy Krueger in real life like so I like always just stayed away from that shit.
Actually, dude, I just forgot of another movie I just watched. But speaking of tripping, I watched Mandy and I've never done LSD, but I feel like that is a perfect depiction of what LSD would be like.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Like
I've never done it, but yeah.
when she's like talking to that cult dude with the tiny penis, like his face like starts forming and shit and you don't
Mhm.
really notice it until you notice it
Right.
kind of thing. I was like, dude, this is so fucking trippy. And then just the color palettes that movie used. I love Mandy so fucking much.
Same. It's
That's a
so fucking
movie.
good.
I feel like that one ages like fine wine because it gets better every time I watch it.
I agree. Yes.
And I think it was a 5 star fucking banger the first time I watched it.
Mhm. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I fucking love that movie.
Yeah,
It's so good.
it's probably my favorite Nick Cage performance of all time besides Willy's Wonderland. But it's funny because Nick Cage doesn't even talk in that movie.
I know. It's so good though. He doesn't have
It
to.
is. But yeah, Mandy's a fucking banger. If you've never seen Mandy, I highly check it out. I recommend checking it out.
Absolutely. So fucking good.
And
And Richard
that's
Brake's in it.
yeah, and that's one with a really long runtime too, but I don't feel that runtime at all.
No, no, it has good pacing to it, so it flies by.
Good pacing, and then just the visuals of the movie. It's just so like relaxing and kind of like ASMR-ish, like in a violent nature to look at.
Hmm. Agreed. Yeah, it's a good one.
But yeah, so do you have anything else before we get into some fucked up movies?
Now I'm ready to get into some fucked up movies. All right, so tonight we're talking about extreme, disturbing, fucked up shit.
Very
So
fucked up.
before we get into it, just want to throw a trigger warning out. I don't know how detailed we're gonna get with with some of these movies, but there's definitely movies we're gonna be talking about that warrant trigger warnings for disturbing, fucked up, the typical things that come with disturbing extreme films. So please be warned if that's shit that you don't want to hear. By all means, please pause, stop the episode, hit us up next week. But this is your warning before we get into it. So there you go.
All right. I'll kick it off right away. Like this isn't an extreme film that I just watched, but it's one that I will never watch again because it affected me more than any other movie ever has.
What's
It
that?
it made me cry and I literally almost threw up.
Holy
And that
shit.
is called Playground.
Oh, okay.
That's one I told you not to watch.
Yeah.
It's I mean
Yeah.
I'll spoil it on here if you want to turn it off and come back, skip whatever. It's based off of the James Bulger case in the early 90s where 2 10-year-olds abducted a 2-year-old from the mall and then tortured him to death. It's yeah, the camera does not shy away from anything
Oh, Jesus.
and it makes it feel like I've watched a lot of extreme films, but this it just felt so real and disgusting. Dude, like I'm getting like chills talking about it right now. I fucking hated it.
Damn. Yeah. It's like one like I kind of want to see it just to see it, but also don't want to because I'd say like I see how much it affected you. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, and I
I'm
watch a
good.
lot of fucked up shit,
Yeah, right.
dude. But yeah, before that, the movie that affected me the most was August Underground Mortem. And again, it's because it had shit with kids in it that I could
Mm,
not fucking get behind. Like Fred Vogel's actually an awesome dude. The first August Underground, it was not bad at all. It was a very easy watch. Like yeah, it's kind of fucked up subject matter with certain
right.
things. But yeah, Mortem, it just took it to a whole new level and I've never watched the full thing of a Serbian film. I've seen the scenes, but Mortem fucking shits all over a Serbian film because Serbian film it looks fake as fuck. It's just fucking stupid. It's just trying to be edgy.
Right.
And yeah, Mortem is another one that looks real with the effects and shit. The acting's bad, but the effects it's just like whoa, what the fuck. But yeah, Mortem, I don't know if I want you to watch Mortem. I definitely want you to watch the first August Underground, but
Mm.
yeah, dude, Mortem fucking nasty.
Yeah. Yeah, I still haven't checked out Underground yet. But yeah, I'll get around to that one.
Dude, it's not bad at all.
Yeah, I mean, I'll check it out for sure.
Yeah,
Like,
I think you'll enjoy that one.
there's always those ones that like people, like obviously there's the Serbian film. There's all those fucking edgelord,
Yeah.
bullshit. But there's like the ones that I remember hearing about, like when I first started doing the TikTok shit. It was like August Underground, and it was American Guinea Pig, and like they're like, oh, it's so extreme and shit. Then and I'll get into more of it here, but like the American Guinea Pig movies, I've seen 2 out of 4 of them, and I fucking loved them.
Are they dope? I've never watched any of them.
Yeah, like they're not dope. I don't. I'll get into it and kind of go over each one, but I don't know. They're very extreme, especially one of them. But it's like it was so trying to be so serious that it just got like you can't take it
It made it
seriously.
funny.
Yeah. So yeah, there's always like those ones that people like freak out about that I feel like aren't nearly as bad as what I'm expecting. So then I kind of like it.
Yeah, and like every comment I always fucking get anytime I do the extreme films because I refuse to acknowledge a Serbian film. I just think it's a piece of shit, you
Right.
know? And everyone's like, Serbian film. And like I kept getting the comments for the playground. I was like, dude, this is way fucking worse than that because this shit felt real and it's based off of a real case.
Right. Yeah. Yeah,
If
it's a little different.
fucked me up, man. It was bad.
Yeah. I'm not trying to do all that right now, so
Yeah.
maybe one day I'll check it
Yeah.
out.
Maybe one day. Maybe one
Eh,
day where you're like, you know what? I want to fucking ruin my mood.
yeah, like I'm too happy right now. I'm too happy. I need to change this.
One movie that really fucking surprised me because I knew nothing about it. I just had people tell me to watch it. Was The Streets Run Red?
Dude, I love it. It's terrible, but I love it.
Dude, that movie fucking goes
Oh
places.
my God, yeah. So I came across that one randomly on Tubi like last year, and I only checked it out because it was so similar in title to The Hills Run Red.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh shit, what's this? And then I started watching it and I was like, oh my God. Like what is this? It's so ridiculous. And at that time, like I hadn't watched half the shit that I've watched, now.
Yeah.
So like a lot of that was shit like I hadn't really seen
It was
that
like
kind of
it was like
subject.
taboo.
Yeah. And I was like, whoa, like we're putting like hot coals in vaginas now. Like what the
Yeah.
fuck's going on?
Cutting out vaginas and then
Yeah.
reaching in there and grabbing fetuses.
Dude, it was yeah. That's another one that's like it's so fake. Like the effects aren't good.
No.
So like if it were if it were realistic effects, I'd have a whole different feeling about it. But the fact that it's like so like kind of low budget, very, very indie, just ridiculous, like I don't recommend watching it. But it's one that I'm like, okay, for an extreme movie, it's kind of entertaining.
And the acting is so bad that it makes it comical.
Oh, absolutely.
Like I
Yeah.
was laughing the whole time during the movie.
Yeah.
And then, dude, the kitchen scene,
Hmm.
fucking, it was just like I was just mind blown. I was like, what the fuck am I watching? Because should we talk about it?
I mean, we can. I mean, we have to put a giant fucking warning up for this one anyway. So,
Oh my God. So this dude, he's killing three people. He's got three people tied up in a fucking kitchen. He it's two women and a man. He kills one of the women and he's like, "Oh, wait. She was supposed to get you hard." And he sits there and thinks for a second and then starts stroking his dick and he's like, "I'll do it myself." And then he's not getting hard, so he's like starts grunting. He gets on his knees and starts giving the dude head. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then he gets him hard, and then he's like, her vagina's broken with her bones or something there. So he's like, so it's gonna cut you. It's
oh,
gonna
I
hurt.
forgot about that. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna kill you. I was like, what the fuck? Dude, it's
Yeah,
just so
that was
goofy.
gnarly.
But I mean
Yeah, the
the kills are fucking gnarly. Like it goes fucking hard.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, 100%.
but
Yeah, I forgot all about like I didn't forget about that scene, but I forgot about the fact that there's like a bone sticking out in there. And like that gives me chills. Just like oh, like that would be so fucking terrible. Uh but yeah, I mean that dude was committed. He did what he had to do to get the job done. Give him that.
yeah,
Fucking
that was
ridiculous.
some nasty shit, man.
Nasty. So I just checked out a 22-year-old movie for the first time, Irreversible.
Oh my god.
So fucking amazing, first of all.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. I had known it's a fucked up, extreme, disturbing, whatever, like it's in all those lists. So
Mhm.
I went into it expecting like, every other kind of French extremity type subject matter. And like I knew about the tunnel scene already, but I was expecting like gruesome, gory, crazy shit.
Yeah.
And it's not like other than one scene, it's not
The
gory at
fire
all.
extinguisher scene, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. But like it's such a like unique movie. It's almost like nauseating with the
Mhm.
fucking camera work, but like it's so different from anything else. And at first I was like, I don't know about this. Like it, might not be for me. But I kept watching it, and then like by the time I got to the end, I was like, "This is fucking amazing." And then the more I thought about it, I liked it even more.
Mhm. Yeah, it's
So
honestly
yeah,
an amazing fucking movie.
yeah. Um, but they just put up that the straight cut where it's just in order, in chronological order.
Hmm.
So I want to check that version out now too, and see how that plays out.
And
Even though I
like
mean it's the same story, but
the only bad thing about that movie, it's a very long and drawn out essay scene, which it's definitely one of the worst essay scenes out there.
absolutely.
But that's the only like extreme part of the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I was looking at the trivia too on IMDb, and I can't remember her name now, but the actress, which is fucking Beetlejuice's wife in Beetlejuice,
Hmm.
Monica Bellucci, I think. I guess it was like the director left it up to her and the guy in that scene as far as how far and long they wanted to take it.
Didn't I think the woman actually directed that scene itself, the one that was getting essayed.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, possibly, but like I said, I just read on the trivia that essentially it was left up to her to
Hmm.
kind of choose what she wanted to do. So I thought that was really cool though. Like,
I gained a lot more respect when I found that out.
yeah, absolutely.
What's do you have a movie that's so fucked up that you will never watch again?
Um, no.
Oh, for real?
I'm trying to think. I mean, there might be it, but I might have locked it out of my memory. There's been one movie I haven't finished, and I'm going to go back to it, but it was like grotesque. Like I stopped watching that, and I haven't gone back to it yet.
Did you turn it off because of the essay scene?
It was like right. It was after that, like just going through that whole scene. I was like, this is fucking disgusting.
Hmm.
And then like it started to get like I think he had just cut the dude's fingers off, and then I was like, I'm over this right now. And so like I shut it off and I just haven't gone back to it. But yeah, it was such a like long drawn out like the shit that happens in that scene is just like
I think grotesque is the second worst essay scene next to irreversible.
I might put it well, yeah. I mean they're neck and neck
They're
for
yeah,
me.
they're pretty close. But dude, that it's worth finishing that movie because the ending of that movie is honestly hilarious.
All right.
It's funny as fuck.
All right.
It gets campy.
Okay. I mean I love campy, so yeah. It's I usually don't shut things like I never shut things off.
Mhm.
And when I do, I usually like it's not forever. I needed some time, so I'll get back to it. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like if there's anything just so I don't know, like I haven't watched anything that's like that gnarly. Like I love gnarly shit, but nothing that like I don't know. Trying to think.
For me, it'd be Mortem, Human Centipede 2.
We're gonna talk about that one.
Fuck. All right, bring it up now. Let's do it.
I'm gonna review it tomorrow.
Are you really?
Yeah. I fucking I love that movie.
That's wild. When I did my video of movies I'd never watch again, this one dude commented and he's like, I live in the same town as the fucking weird dude from that movie.
Oh yeah.
And he sent me all these like random pictures of him like shopping and shit. Like he's like stalking him or something. Just pictures
Fuck.
of him while he's shopping. But then he sent like a picture of them together and shit. And I'm like, is he a pretty cool person? He's like, yeah, he's super nice.
That's awesome. Yeah, that that dude in that movie, he might be one of the like creepiest, most evil like villains ever.
Mhm.
But yeah, so my the reason why I enjoy that movie so much is because it's other than the first movie, it's like one of the first like super disturbing movies I ever watched.
Mhm.
And I was a fan of the first one, but it doesn't go nearly as hard as what people make it out to be.
I
So
think
when
the
I
first
saw
one's
this,
fine.
yeah, like other than the actual subject matter, like there's nothing really like too crazy in there. But the second one is like, human centipede aside, it's pretty much what you want in a sequel. Like it ramps everything up. It goes harder. It gets like it's gorier, it's bloodier, it's way more fucked up. So when I saw Human Centipede 2, I was like, this is what everyone made the first one out to be, and I
Yeah.
love it. So like, yeah, there's some super fucked up shit in it, but it's super meta at the same time. And for the most part, it's pretty over the top. So like the only part that like really gets me is like the surgery scene, like
Mhm.
when he's fucking clipping tendons. I'm like, oh, like I hate that. But otherwise, like most of it's pretty over the top and done in like an almost kind of campy way.
Yeah.
So I know it's fucked up and I know it's disgusting, but I have this appreciation for it that I just enjoy that. Like enjoy is probably not the best word, but whatever. I enjoy that movie.
Did you see part three?
I saw it once and I fucking hated it.
Was it awful?
It's so bad.
Is it
It's so
fucked
bad.
up?
I don't remember. I honestly I don't know if I finished it because I got really drunk when I watched it. I know I was so hyped for it because I was like, oh, it's in a prison. It's like a 50-person centipede. And it was just so bad. Like it's like I don't know. It's like they lost any kind of seriousness they had and just went full like full campy or full over the top
Yeah.
and just it I don't know, it didn't work. I'm gonna revisit it since I've watched the other two recently. I'm gonna watch it again to see if like maybe it's different now, but I hated it so much.
Yeah, that's just one I never really fucking cared to watch because I've heard like it's really like stupid.
Yeah.
So I just
Stupid's a good
never
word, yeah.
had any fucking like want to watch it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll watch it again. I'll let you know.
Yeah. If you're like you need to watch it, I'm like, all right.
I probably won't say that.
I don't expect you to.
No.
Have you ever seen or heard of the one called Ostermontag?
I have heard of it. I've never seen it. Wait, when no wait, did I see that? I know we talked about that before. No, 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 no. I didn't see it.
It's
I know what it's about. I've been told what it is. I have not seen it.
it's not one that I mean, I wouldn't care about watching again, but it took me by surprise about some of the shit that they do and how real it looks.
Hmm.
Like it's just about this like crazed ex-boyfriend or ex-roommate, some shit, I don't know. It's an ex something. And it's pretty fucking boring throughout, but the end, like the last 8 minutes, it's some fucking gnarly shit. Like he takes like a fucking pin and like starts poking her like in her butthole and her vagina and shit like over and
God.
over. He essays her and then he sticks a fucking gun inside her vagina and it
Mhm.
takes blowing somebody's back out to a whole
Oh
new
my
level.
God.
And like the camera, like I don't remember the camera cutting and shit, so it just looked real and I was like, that's fucking gnarly. But like after like the fucking hole gets blown out of her back, like fucking semen starts oozing out and shit. It's so fucked up.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
It sounds like it.
And then one that a lot of people are like, I'll never watch. It's so fucking disgusting. Fuck this movie. Atros.
Yeah, I
I,
never watched that either.
I
Because
don't think
you,
Atros is that bad.
yeah, I mean, I'm from the description of it and being told like in detail about it. I feel like I don't really need to see it. So
Dude, I watched it on YouTube.
that's right. Yeah, that's wild.
But yeah, I mean it's got some fucked up stuff. Um, but I don't think it's that bad. The ending, not the ending, but like one of the last segments with the barbed wire dildo
Hmm.
that everyone talks about. I like that part because it's satisfying because it's getting done to somebody who fucking deserves it. So, and I mean, the internal camera of it is pretty fucking nasty, but no, I don't think Atros is that bad. And I've actually talked to Lex Ortega before, and he's a pretty cool dude.
Yeah, I mean that's usually the case. Not with all, but most of them.
Yeah,
Most
not
of
with
the
all.
directors of these, yeah. Um, but yeah, I mean it's just they're just normal people. They just like to make fucked up shit.
Yeah, yep. I'm trying to think of more. Oh, dude, there's this one I watched called Devil's Weekend.
Devil's Weekend. I don't think I've seen that.
I can't remember what country it's from. I think it's France. Yeah, I think it's a French film. It's a French found footage film. It's this dude, he quits his job, he buys a camera, quits his job. He's like, I'm gonna make the best horror movie ever. And then he like hires all of his friends and his girlfriend to star in it. and they all fucking suck at acting and they piss him off, so he just kills them on camera for real.
Okay.
But after he kills them on camera, like he performs like necrophilia acts on them every time, like people's torsos, people's necks. There's a scene where he like chops this one girl up in a bathtub and takes her intestines and starts like squeezing it like a freezy pop and eating shit out of her intestines like a
Oh my
fucking
God.
freezy pop. Dude, it's so
I think
nasty.
you told me about that one. I remember that.
It's so nasty. And like I have a huge fucking trigger warning with cats. Like if cats get killed in horror
Mhm.
movies, like cats and kids and dogs. But he like takes this cat by the tail and he's standing like in a doorway and he just starts fucking flinging it against the fucking walls, but it looks so fucking campy. Like you can tell it's a stuffed animal.
Right.
Like it shows him pick up the cat, the live cat, and then it cuts. So you know it's a stuffed animal. But yeah, like the whole movie is just murder, necrophilia, and like it's just fucking goofy. And then there's a like post mid credit scene in the movie too, where it like shows like the actor fucking around with all like the cast and crew and shit. Like it pans the camera to like all the sound guy and all them, and it just kind of made me appreciate the movie. Like they definitely had a fucking good time making that movie.
Right.
So it's something I appreciate. It's a funny. I thought it was funny.
It sounds like a blast.
It was fucking at that time. It was one of the most fucked up movies I've ever seen. But the camp in that post end credit scene or post mid credit scene,
Hmm.
it was just it was fun. It made it fun.
Hell yeah. So I guess I kind of touched on it before, but the American Guinea Pig. So the two that I've watched, the two most recent ones.
Mhm.
Um, the first one I watched was the Song of Solomon, and it's a possession exorcism movie, with two priests and this possessed girl, and it goes fucking gnarly. Like the blood and gore is amazing, but like I said, it takes itself way too seriously. So like I enjoyed the blood and gore, but everything else is just like it's so serious that I wish they would have just leaned into the campiness of it. Because if they would have done that, it would have been like a fucking 10 out of 10 for me.
Really?
Because yeah, like it was so like I said, like, the blood and gore is legit. Like it looks so good, but like just the acting and the story, it was just like it was so serious that I couldn't take it seriously.
Damn.
Um,
That one's the guinea pig series. That's Unearthed Films too.
yeah, yeah, yeah. There's like the original guinea pig series. I think is out of Japan. I haven't watched any of those, but
I
the
wonder how
American,
gnarly those are.
I don't know, probably pretty gnarly. And then the other one that I just watched, lost it. Um, it's called Sacrifice. And this it's literally a dude in the bathroom. Like it starts off with a dude in the bathroom in his underwear. And I was like, oh, this is going places that I know where it's gonna go and it's gonna be gnarly. And it was. It's directed by a woman, which is like I feel like is very unheard of for like an extreme film.
Yeah.
And I guess when she came on board, it was supposed to be like the main character was supposed to be a woman, and whenever Poison Rogue is her name, whenever she came on board, she switched it up, so it's a guy. So it's literally just this dude, and there's a goddess that like visits him and makes him do this shit to himself.
Does he like castrate himself?
Eventually, yeah, but I mean, he's got all these tools. He's got a fucking screwdriver. The screwdriver goes up the hole
Oh, in the urethra.
in the urethra. Yeah. And then he's got like box cutter, power tools that he like drills. For some reason he keeps like fucking it with his forehead. He
Damn,
keeps
no
like,
power tools.
yeah, right. It's my toothbrush. But he keeps like cutting this shit into his forehead and like takes the screwdriver and I don't know.
He's trying to
It was
like give himself a lobotomy too.
I guess something like that.
Dude,
But
this
yeah,
sounds
it's
this is like an American guinea pig one.
yeah. Yeah, it's
Damn,
on Tubi.
I want to watch this one. It's on Tubi.
It's on Tubi. So is the other one.
What?
Yeah.
Say
Tubi's where I
less.
find all this fucked up shit.
I can't believe Tubi has some of these movies.
I know, right? But yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like I enjoyed it because first of all, like the special effects, the makeup, other than like the extreme parts, like
Mhm.
the dick when he puts the screwdriver in, you can tell it's not his dick. Like it's very, it's very fake looking. So that helps. That helps when watching it. But like otherwise, for the most part, the gore effects look really good. And I appreciated that it was just one dude doing this to himself. Like with extreme, usually it's like women getting fucked up.
Mhm.
And there's SA and all that shit. And like this doesn't have any of that. It's just this one dude just fucking himself up. So I appreciated that.
Damn.
But yeah, you have to check it out. It's a fun time.
Yeah. And there's a couple like others that I like, but I'm not going to bring them up on this podcast because they have certain allegations against them.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
But yeah, one that we know about, and then one that I don't know if you ever watched any of his movies, but I actually enjoy one of them. But yeah.
Yeah. What else
And
we got?
then we talked about that other one coming out soon
Hmm.
on the podcast last week. I can't
Yeah.
fucking wait for that. I
Yeah, it
already
looks
forgot the name. It's like
gnarly.
Extreme Vile something.
Raw? Is
Yeah,
that what it
Extreme
is?
Vile Raw.
Yeah.
Fuck. I still need to make a video for that guy for the GoFundMe.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He didn't ask me to or anything. I just said I would.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, I watched that trailer and I was like, oh, like, okay.
Yeah, this goes
Okay.
places.
Yeah. All right.
I feel like I'm missing a couple though, but like you, I never got into like extreme horror until I started creating content and realizing like these are the videos that do the best.
Hmm. Yeah, mine's came across like random ones, growing up, but like I don't know. Like it provides good content,
Mhm.
but I like find myself like wanting to find more fucked up shit.
Yeah, for sure. And like I like watching the fucked up, like campy, goofy shit.
Hmm.
But when I come across like fucking shit like Playground, man, I can't do it. It makes me have to like take break. Like Playground and August Underground Mortem. Like I still haven't watched Underground Penance yet, just because of Mortem.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, depending on what you come across, yeah. Sometimes it's a bit much. You gotta give yourself a break.
And like for me, at least my generation, like we grew up on like Rotten.com and all that shit. So yeah, we've seen some fucked up shit.
Yeah. Yeah, my brain was fried already going into this. So
Yeah. But
so yes, seeing it fictionalized on a TV screen,
and
uh,
like
you know.
and another reason why like I don't judge people when they comment on like their most fucked up movies when they like say Terrifier and shit like that.
Hmm.
Like, yeah, like Terrifier goes pretty hard. Like it's not like extreme or anything, but that's extreme to them because
Oh
that's
yeah.
it's a newer fucking indie movie that fucking really pushes the boundaries. But yeah, like shit we've seen, it's Terrifier's like Disney Channel shit.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I think that is important there to keep in mind. Like we like especially us, like I can only speak for you and me, but like we watch so many things.
Mhm.
And we've also built up that tolerance to really fucked up shit that like any normal person like just wants to watch a horror movie, they might watch Scream and think that's too much for them. Like
Mhm.
because they don't do this day in and day out like we do. Like they don't have that tolerance to shit. So like it's always a good thing to keep in mind of like, yeah, we might say Terrifier is fun and over the top and campy and we love all that. But someone else might think it's the fucking most disturbing shit they've ever seen. So
Yeah.
it's very subjective, just like any movie, I guess.
And like any horror fan, they're always chasing like that movie that'll scare the shit out of them, the most fucked up movie. Every horror fan has their preference. For me, I want to find the most fucked up movie that's fake. I don't want to watch the real shit because that shit,
Right.
fuck that. But I want to watch I want to find the most fucked up movie. I want to find the scariest movie. I want to find the most psychological movie that will challenge like the way I think.
Hmm.
Like I'm on the hunt for all of it.
Right. Absolutely.
But yeah, like
Certain
I
it's out
think,
there.
but yeah, when it comes to extreme, like you just have to go into it with an open mind. And like for me, when I first started watching extreme films, I wasn't about it. But when I would hear other people spoil it, then I'd be like, okay, I can handle that. And then going in, no, like with Atros, going in knowing what's going to happen, I'm like, okay, yeah, this isn't that bad. And then I just started going deeper and deeper and deeper. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, this really isn't that bad. And then I hit fucking August Underground Mortem and I'm like, nope, too much. I found it. That's my
Too
limit.
much.
That's my limit.
It happens. It's good to know your limits though.
Yeah. Fuck. And then I say, like, yeah, I'm not going to watch extreme horror for a while. Like 3 days later, I'm like, oh, I found a fucked up movie, guys.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
one that we didn't bring up
Hmm.
Headless.
Oh yeah. Headless.
That's another one that's just extremely campy.
Hmm.
And I can't tell if they're trying to be funny or they're self aware or not. But
Yeah.
regardless, it's fucking goofy and it's fun.
I feel like Headless is very self-aware.
I do too.
And it's mainly because it's a movie within a movie.
Yeah, yep. But like
So
the acting and everything, like it's just hard to like are they really trying or like either way I'm having fun. Like I'm liking it.
right.
Did you ever see Header?
Header, I want to say I have.
I That's one I have not seen that a lot of people always bring up.
Let me see what it is.
I can't even tell you like the plot or anything because I have no idea.
Let's see. Header portrays the grueling psychological journey taken by ATF agent Stuart Cummings. On the surface, Stuart struggles to solve a string of bizarre murders, but in secret, his life falls into a world of corruption that's impossible to escape. Deceit, rape, and murder spiral out of control, triggering a hellish conclusion that defies description. I have not seen this.
Does it
I've
say
heard of
what
it.
it's on?
Uh, where to watch? Tubi.
Oh shit. Okay, I know what I'm watching tonight.
One of my favorites, that's also an unearthed filmed, unearthed filmed. It's called No Reason.
I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, it was one I came across a few months ago, and kind of the same thing. Like it's very gnarly, it's very dark, but it's done in a somewhat campy way. But it is about this lady. Well, I'll just read the description. Engulfed by anguish, trapped inside an allegory of torment and carnage, Jennifer's soul seeks the path of awareness and enlightenment when she meets a mysterious masked man. So I'm pretty sure, from what I remember, this lady is like dead, and she's kind of going through like purgatory of
Yeah.
sorts. But yeah, it's fucking gnarly. It also has some penis trauma in it. That's
What's your favorite genital mutilation scene of all time?
oh my, I don't know. I don't have one prepared.
Mine's the
Um,
Outwaters.
oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite. Like the one in No Reason. It's the first one that comes to mind because it's like when a hot dog splits in the microwave. It's like that, but with scissors.
I love I love the hand gesture you just
Yeah.
did for it. Would you consider Burning Moon an extreme horror?
Burning Moon. Um, hold on. I can't think of what Burning Moon is.
I just reviewed that one a month or two ago. It's like from the fucking 90s.
Did I see that? I don't know if I saw that one.
If you have not seen it, that's what you need to watch tonight.
Yeah, I don't think I have.
Oh my God.
Um,
Dude,
hold up.
rips.
Dude, it's the same director as No Reason.
Yeah, I forgot that dude's
Okay.
name, but he's known for like,
Olaf
yeah,
Ittenbach.
Olaf.
Yeah.
Burning Moon is known as his best one.
Oh shit. Okay. You have to check that out.
Dude, you're gonna fucking love it.
Hell yeah.
Like it's an Ian movie.
Oh, I'm in.
It's
I'm into
uh
it.
it's an anthology film. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
this drug addict dude telling his little sister like bedtime tales,
Hmm.
and they're like really fucked up. Like one of them is this fucking fucked up priest that goes around like essaying and fucking killing everyone like in his town. It's fucking wild. But yeah, the last 15 minutes go fucking hard.
All right. I'll add it to the list right now.
Yeah, Burning Moon fucking rips. On my list, I just put Header and No Reason. So I think I'm gonna watch Header tonight
Hell yeah.
after I get some Fortnite in.
Gotta get that Fortnite ended.
Always did. I guess the last big one that we never talked about was Trauma.
Still haven't watched that either.
No way.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know if we're doing it tonight. One day this weekend, I've been doing reaction videos of my wife making her watch these fucked up scenes. So I'm going to make her watch the opening to Trauma sometime this weekend.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it before that so I know the context.
People are gonna like call me fucking or call the cops on me for like DV or some shit. Fucking
I love
emotional
those
abuse
videos
or
though.
some shit, man.
That was such a good idea to have Coda react. I
But
love it.
Coda's so fucking desensitized like us as well.
Hmm.
So her reactions are like funny.
Yeah, it works out.
I feel like she's more desensitized than me with certain things too. So like she didn't cry like I did during Playground, but she looked away.
Mm.
But she got pretty emotional. She's like just from the sounds, she's like, I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
both her
it's
limit.
rough. Yeah, that's understandable.
Because I remember way back too that aftermath that was a 9 minute short on YouTube.
Yeah,
I remember I made that video like telling people not to go watch it, but then like I winked and like said the link is at the bottom or something. And Coda went and watched it, and like she texted me when I was at work. She's like, I'm watching Aftermath right now. I was like, no, what are you doing? And then I was like, all right, let me know what you think. And then she texted me back. She's like, that wasn't that bad. I was like, what? I was like, I got something here.
right. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, but I that's like pretty much all that I can think of right now that I've seen.
And we've got all the big like French ones. Inside, Martyrs, Frontiers.
I wouldn't even call like Inside and Martyrs like extreme films though. I like they're just such good fucking movies and they're like so much deeper than people think about with the violence and shit. Like
Oh yeah.
Martyrs, I don't like yeah, like a family gets slaughtered in the beginning of Martyrs and then the end is pretty gnarly, but it's more psychological than
Mm.
anything.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it still goes into extreme though,
I
depending
think
on how it makes you feel.
I think Inside definitely goes more into the extreme,
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
but Inside fucking rips.
It's so fucking good. I
That's when
love
I we talked about that last episode. That's when I
it. Yeah.
turned off, but only because of the cat.
What else? Hotel Inferno.
That's
Have you
yeah,
watched that
that's
yet?
one. Nope, that's one I need to watch because of
Oh,
you.
you gotta watch it.
Is it on Tubi?
No,
Effed up movies.
that one, yes.
Is that too fucked
Um,
up for Tubi?
I don't know. I think the first one, there's three of them all together. The first one was streaming on something. I don't remember what though. Um, but all three of them are on FDAP movies. And yeah, and Adam Chaplin, fucking amazing.
Banger.
Yeah. But that one's on Screenbox right
Mhm.
now. Um, trying to see what else is on my list. Yeah, Found, Headless, Real.
Yes.
Yeah, that's about it. Tokyo Gore Police.
God, so
Banger.
fun. So fun.
I love that movie with my whole heart.
Yeah. Yeah, I made a the top five goriest movies I've ever seen today, and I put Adam Chaplin,
Mhm.
Tokyo Gore Police, Dead Alive. What the fuck else did I put?
I forget because every single one I loved.
Oh, The Sadness.
Yes.
The Sadness is one of my favorite movies.
Dude, it's so good.
It's starting to break into my top 10.
Yeah. It's so good.
That's all I got.
I think that's about all I got too.
I hope you guys enjoy the fucking intro and outro.
Right?
Dude, I fucking loved it. And Coda loved it too.
Hell yeah. I'm so stoked. That's what I did all day. As far as the videos.
She even like threw some shade at me. She's like, that's so dope. She's like, what do you do for the podcast though? I was like, I talked to my best friend and I pay for the Zoom.
Yeah. And you get us fucking awesome guests.
She's so fucking rude.
He is rude.
That's
Some
why I
of that.
can't. That's why I can't wait to show her Trauma. The movie, nothing physical.
The movie, not actual trauma.
But yeah, I'm excited for what because 2024 was pretty big for us, so I'm excited to see what 2025 brings for us, man.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna have some new amazing guests. We're gonna have some returning amazing guests. And yeah, I feel like sky's the limit. Like
Mhm.
we have some really cool shit going on, and I can't wait to get into all of it.
For the outro, the last image of us when it's us like hugging around the sign,
Yeah.
part of me wishes the sign was Dakota's face.
He just kept
Dakota
that one.
Buckner,
Yeah.
DMB. I saw that Dakota and she started laughing. That was like one of my favorite photoshops you've ever done.
That was good.
It was the best thing ever. I want to hang that up on my wall, dude.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I have to get it printed out for you.
Oh my god. If you did that, dude, I'd frame it. I don't really have anything framed on the wall. I just have it fucking hung up. I would frame that one.
That's amazing. Yeah. I'll get that to you for sure.
Dude, fucking bet. But yeah, that's all I got for tonight, man.
Sweet. Yeah. I guess it is about an hour. Hell yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll wrap it up then. 2025, fucking rolling in with some disturbing shit. That's
Yeah,
how we do it.
don't forget to drop those 5-star reviews. Tell us why you love us. Tell us why you hate me in my comments,
Go
as you often do.
give us a 5-star review and then tell us why you hate us.
Go give Ian some hate too. He needs more hate.
Maybe this year is the year of hate for me. We'll see.
Dude, I hope. I hope.
I
I hope
hope.
it happens for you in like the best way possible.
We'll see. I don't know.
But yeah, tonight was a blast as always. And yeah, don't forget those reviews. And thank you guys as always for listening, hanging out, supporting us. You guys are the best.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. Don't forget to hit up the show notes for all of the social media links: Instagram, Facebook, Discord, merch, goalsquadshop.com. Uh, all the credits now. So my buddy Jimmy, who produced the intro theme, all his information will be down there. The music video that Victor shot. So our outro, part of the song I took from our buddy Victor. He directed a music video for an artist by the name of Tate Labianca, who wrote and recorded this song called MK Ultra. Fucking beautiful song. Victor let me use a portion of it in the outro. So check that out. The link is below for the music video. Go give him some love. But yeah, I guess that's all I got. All that information. Hit us up. Tell us what you want to hear from us in 2025. But we appreciate you all. Thank you all for listening. We'll see you next time.
And don't forget, get in the flask.
What if everything you know is someone else's dream?
There you go. That's it.